Bernard Jackman, negativity from the likes of Tadhg Beirne, blinding Ireland as they risk being left behind. Former Ireland hooker and esteemed pundit Bernard Jackman has told his countrymen to embrace the new aerial laws instead of moaning about the state of the game. Just over a year ago, World Rugby removed the escort law, which had effectively enabled teams to use blockers to protect the catcher. That has led to much more of a contest under the high ball, but it has drawn criticism from a number in Ireland, including coach Mike Prendergast and Tadhg Beirne. They feel that it is hampering the game and making it harder to attack, but Jackman disagrees and points to the rugby being played in the Prem and top 14. All teams in England have a plan. Tadhg Beirne talking about how hard it is to play at the moment. This is actually something I would like to address, he told the RTE Rugby podcast. We have become very negative towards the rule change, and it seems to be blinding our ability to see the positives from it. If the game was in crisis in England and France, you would say, yeah, it's ruined the game, but luckily I watch a lot of rugby that's not URC, and effectively it hasn't stopped teams playing at all. The top 14 in particular, teams are still playing some attractive, winning rugby, and likewise Bath and Northampton. I watch a lot of Premiership, but I watched Bath Northampton, and while there was kicking in it, it did not become dour and stodgy. Nearly all teams in England, from what I can see, have a plan as to how they can actually exploit ball being kicked onto them, or the ball being kicked. It's an interesting narrative we've heard a couple of times now from people who are very important in Irish rugby, and I wonder how long it will last because I don't think the rule's changing. We've either got to get with it and find a way of excelling, or we'll get left behind. Bernard Jackman, why concerning Leinster issue will leave Andy Farrell worried. While certain coaches and players in Ireland are frustrated by the direction of the sport, Jackman found a different view when speaking to people in England and France. I rang a few of my coaching friends in the Premiership and top 14, but they all thought it was a good thing. They thought the game had become quite stodgy in the fact that if you kicked it, the opposition were more likely going to catch it, and because teams were so organized with the kick chase as well, it was quite difficult to do anything with it. The opposition often kicked it back, he said. They have really embraced the idea of how they can attack from chaotic situations and how much harder it was going to be to defend those. They were loving it. A couple in South Africa as well, who would naturally be quite conservative, think this is a huge opportunity to exploit space. Ireland not the trendsetters anymore. Beirne's comments are perhaps not a coincidence given Ireland's downturn in performances, while France and England, both club and test teams, are on the rise. Jackman doesn't believe that the Irish are only struggling because of the change in the aerial laws, however, with some of the strongest parts of their game also suffering. We used to be the trendsetters, he added. Even things like the choke tackle. The aerial game under Joe Schmidt, we were the best. The breakdown, the ball presentation, the recycling of the ball, we were the best. Everyone else started to copy us. The Andy Farrell way of playing with ball movement, shapes, we were the best. And it seems now that we've been caught on the hop by this and we're not just setting the way, we're actually behind, which is worrying. Also the drop-off with the skill execution. We're never going to be the biggest team, so if we're not skillful or highly technical, we're going to struggle.